Hey everybody, how is it going? I am Lucas, and this metalcore beast I have in my hands is the LTD EC-1000. Big shout out to my friend Adam Z for letting me check it out. Now, if you were playing guitar back in the early 2000s, from about 2000 to about 2010-ish, this was the quintessential metalcore machine. If you wanted a single cut guitar and you didn't like a Les Paul and you didn't want to break the bank, these were the guitars to get. Growing up in my local music store, seeing them, they carry LTDs, and they had a ton of these. They had the red ones, they had the white ones. And what's really unique about these guitars, this one was actually made in 2009, by the way, in Korea. And it's fantastic. There's no sharp frets. The neck is it's a little bit glossy, but if you scratch it up a little bit, you can make it a little bit satin, make it a little less sticky. And the cool thing about these guitars is they actually came with active pickups. I believe that the newer ones still do, but LTD, as they've shifted on down the line through the years, a lot of their guitars don't come with as good of pickups anymore. For example, my LTD KH202, that one came with some EMG HZs, which are like passive EMGs, so they're like kind of the equivalent of the 81s. They actually don't come with those anymore. They actually come with like some LTD designed pickups, which are a lot cheaper. So back in the day, you actually got some good pickups in a guitar that, you know, that wasn't one of the higher end tier guitars. And this one is one of those examples of a Korean made guitar, but it's still fantastic and it plays great because the neck feels great. There's no real defects in it. I mean, the fretboard looks good. You have, you do have some EMG 81 on the bridge and the 85 in the neck. And now I know a lot of people do hate EMGs, but I found that I actually spent a majority of my life trying to find a pickup that replaced the EMG, so now I'm like a Fishman fanboy. But these pickups, if you can't get a good sound with them for metal, then you are doing something wrong, because the 81 is really great for metal. Like if you're playing metalcore, for example, it pretty much excels at that. I am not really a big fan of the tom bridge that it has, but they're okay. The recessed ones are a lot better, but that's pretty much what you find on a Les Paul style guitar. They do have a tom bridge, and I'm really not the biggest fans of them, but you know, it's all right on this guitar. So EMGs aren't necessarily known for their clean tones, but let's check out some clean tones on the 85 in the neck. Like I said before, EMGs aren't necessarily known for their clean tones, but you can get pretty decent clean tones on an 85. It is possible, so don't be too discouraged. Overall, I have to say, if you are looking for a single cut guitar in a Les Paul style, you want to play some metal, you want EMGs in them, definitely check out some of the older Eclipses, the EC-1000s. Like I said before, this one's fantastic. It really is. And in NAMM this year, I checked out a lot of the newer ones like this, and they're also still fantastic. So LTD is putting out some pretty good stuff these days, which is really good to see, because sometimes when you buy an imported guitar, it may or may not be up to stuff, but all the stuff I've been checking out lately from LTD has been pretty good, and especially this one, the older one. So in conclusion, if you want a metalcore machine that's gonna melt faces, it's gonna get you all the babes, you definitely need to get one like this. Now, enough about me, what about you? Do you have one like this? Do you love this one? Did you have one? Did you get rid of it? Well, let me know your experiences with the EC-1000 down in the comments down below. As for me, I'm gonna have to be out. Peace.